Hello, and welcome once again to The Odd Show. Well, Oddcast, we're working on it. It's a work in progress. All of this is unscripted and straight from my. Do I have a heart? I don't know. I might have a heart. Let's find out from you if I have a heart or not. The more feedback, the more viewers and stuff that I get, the better, obviously. The more subscribers, the more new viewers that I get, the better. If you like my content, please like and subscribe. Now that that's out of the way, please let us get on with today's show. Tonight, we are talking about rites of passage. Everybody should have rites of passage. I think that you should have a naming ceremony the day that you are born, but I do believe that you get to choose your own nicknames as you get older. You know what I mean? So at the age of 16, you get to choose your first name of your own. So say that you were born Mary Tyler Moore, for instance. But you don't like said name. Well, you keep your family name, which would be Moore, and then you give your own name as your first name. Now, your family name is always going to be your family name. Unfortunately, we all have to live with that. Nobody likes their born name, right? So let's just agree to disagree that that is going to stick around. But for all intents and purposes, on IDs and so on and so forth, we should have our given names, the ones that are our chosen names, the ones that we chose. We should have our chosen names on there instead of anything else. So, what are rites of passage to begin with, you're wondering? Well, a rite of passage is something that we have all seemingly forgotten, it appears. You know, there are those rites of passage where you sneak out with your friends, for instance. Or perhaps you graduated from high school. That is a rite of passage. Everybody gets to do that one almost. But what about rites of passage that everybody gets to do, but on a federal level? So, federal, I mean international, if you will, or whatever. Everybody gets to do these everywhere. So that nobody gets left out and left behind. Because some people don't get to graduate for certain reasons. Speaking of graduation, let's take a little cut in here. And we're going to go with teaching. There are so many teachers out there that want things to go much better than the way that they are going. They actually care about the students, but they can't do what they need to do in order to help the students get to where they need to be. Why? Well, money, greed. That is why. We need to readjust what we think as a system of finance. Don't you think merit, working hard, would be a good source of income? Most of you work hard every day, don't you? So the more that you work, the better things that you will have. Not having some fancy title such as the president, or member of Congress, or justice. You would just be your name. There would be no title attached to it, because you are what you have worked to produce. You are your own thing. You are your own entity, your own brand, if you will. I think this system would help out people so much better. That way teachers and other important workers that we have lost today would actually have a reason to exist. Again, we need to bring back that. We don't need to support liars and hate and ignorance. We need to support education and love and togetherness. As a whole, as a unity, and as a community, but as an individual that is unique and wonderful and loving just like everyone else. Obviously, we can't all get along now, can we? Somebody's happiness is always going to be somebody else's irritant. There's nothing we can do about that. Some people are just going to be unhappy. Some of my later episodes will be covering on what to do when somebody else's happiness is bothering you. Because I want to cover as much as possible on my channel. I want to try to re-educate the public on things that seems to have been forgotten, At one point, I will be showing you how to balance checkbook. I will be showing you science. I will be telling you philosophy. I will be telling you stories just for entertainment. And most of all, I will be bringing you comedy, because that is what I do most. So let's talk about that idiot Trump, shall we? I know that most of the viewers here are probably already turning the channel because I brought up that moron. But let's just think about this for a moment. I understand that most of you are scared and you don't know what to do. And you look at him and you think, well, this guy tells it how it is. Well, not really. He tells you what you want to hear him say. And I understand that that's not what you want, but you're kind of afraid to jump ship because who else do you have to lead you? I'm not saying that I'm the best leader in the world, but I could at least guide you down the right path to maybe somebody who can help you. Perhaps. Maybe we could try to work together, if you will. I am not here to belittle anybody or to make people's beliefs lesser than my own. For all I know, I am dead wrong. We can't truly know God, ever, can we? So, who am I, and who are you, to try to decide what God really likes, and what he does not like, or what she does not like, or what they do not like? It says in Genesis, for instance, that let's make God in our image. Well, that's been changed. Well, why? So, on my channel, we are going to be getting to the bottom of this. So, without further ado, let's get to the bottom of this. But tonight, that is all. And I hope you enjoyed the show. And I will be bringing more shorts and more videos as soon as I can. So please bear with me as we get this thing rolling. And I hope that you enjoyed the video. And I wish everyone a wonderful evening. Good night.